And on this video, we're taking a look at the Uwant Y100 deep cleaning machine. It is a portable unit that is able to deep clean things like car seats using room temperature water. However, it can also produce really hot water to get tough stains out. It also has a steam function which can further help to deep clean and reduce or eliminate odors. And on this video, I'm gonna show you how it works. And as always, I have placed a link in the description down below to this cleaning system if you'd like to get one for yourself. Starting off with the water tank, it is removable. There is a top cover that you flip, and inside of that single water tank there are two compartments, one for clean water and one for dirty water. And the clean water tank has a little protective cover, and there is also an indicator on the side telling you the maximum fill capacity. And while using plain water will work for most cases, they also included a mixing cup and a bottle of their spot and stain remover solution, which is gonna help for tougher stains. And the machine is fairly easy to use because it has three working modes selected with the dial on the top of the unit. Turning the dial to the first position is gonna dispense room temperature water while the vacuum activates, so it sucks that water from the fabric and takes away the dirt along with it. The second position is gonna deliver hot water that can be as hot as 140 degrees according to Uwant, and again the vacuum is gonna help to suck that hot water out of the fabric, taking away the dirt with it. And finally, the third position is gonna deliver steam. Again, the vacuum's still gonna work, so you'll be able to steam and also scrub and vacuum at the same time. And here's a good place to test the machine. This section of the seat even has a deep stain on it. Let's see if we can remove it. And this is the main brush head, which has bristles for scrubbing, and the water sprayer, which dispenses when you activate it by pressing the button. So first I'm gonna spray the solution on the area I'm working with. I have the cleaner set to hot water. Now I can go over the seat. Notice sometimes I like to go up and down the area I'm cleaning, but I also alternate to go left to right and sometimes even diagonally. I always done that when I clean, so I can attack the dirt from different directions. Now the number of passes, basically how much time you spend cleaning an area, is up to you. Usually the dirtier it is, the longer you will want to spend time cleaning it. I spend about 2 minutes in this section since nobody has ever deep cleaned this area before. Now the last passes are gonna be without spraying any water. That way I'm just vacuuming as much as the leftover water as possible to help this seat dry faster. And after cleaning the area, it will feel damp, but it shouldn't feel wet. I would still recommend letting it dry for a bit before sitting for best results. And the bristle brush is reversible if you want something more gentle. It can be flipped, and the other side has silicone bumps which can help to massage the surface being clean to help release the dirt without being too aggressive on the material. And they also included another softer fabric attachment which should work well when you have a flat solid surface or when you have a surface that needs cleaning but is more delicate than normal. I found that this fabric brush worked great for me on the side of the doors where there is a layer of thin fabric that needs a gentler touch. Now let me show you how to change this head for this other attachment. I simply press the button, pull up, then I can insert the other head, which in this case is for shooting steam. And I'll turn the dial to steam and wait 30 seconds for the steam to build up. Pressing the dispense button now will shoot steam, and this can work to soften up gunk like old soda spills or bubblegum. I spray the area I want to clean, then I dry it with a rag. And they also included a small brush attachment. To use it, I'm gonna remove this by turning it, and then I can swap it out for the round brush head. Now this one's also very helpful for small areas where the larger bristle head may not fit. This one can get in there and dispense steam and allow me to scrub at the same time. But the important part regarding the steam, and there is a little warning label on here, not very visible, but it will tell you, you do not want to make steam if there is cleaning solution in the water tank. If you make steam and there's chemicals in there, all of a sudden those chemicals turn into steam, and that could be potentially hazardous. So make sure that you are only gonna use the steam function if there is only clean water in the clean water tank. And here's what the dirty water compartment looks like. And this was all from that single section of the seat that I cleaned. And I think this goes to show how much dirt a car seat can hide, not only in the surface, but also deep inside of the seat. And for storage, the top brush head can be removed and easily cleaned with water. And then the included mixing cup can be placed on the tip of the hose to help it circulate clean water, which self-cleans the rest of the system. And for storing the unit, the power cord can be coiled and secured to the handle with the included strap. And finally, the hose wraps around the bottom of the machine and then locks in place on the back of it. And finally, let's talk about weight and who is this cleaner for. Now this unit weighs about 5 pounds without any liquid on here, and that makes it extremely portable, especially with this carry handle. Now the water tank holds 41 ounces of clean water and about 41 ounces of dirty water. Basically the water transfers from one side of the tank to the other as it goes out to the hose and then comes back to the tank. And what that means is that when this is fully loaded with water, you're probably looking at 7.5 to 8 total pounds. Again, keeping this quite portable. Now that has also something that you want to think about, because this is portable, because this is small, that means that you're gonna have to refill the water tank more often, and you're gonna have to empty the water tank more often. So while this could be used for a larger job, it is mostly gonna be a better suited for smaller jobs. Now, when I did all the 4 seats on my vehicle, it took about 4 refills. Now, also, that is gonna depend on how much water you are dispensing from here. I like to apply a ton of water, just completely literally apply it all over the place, versus if you're doing a light cleaning, you're gonna consume a lot less water and you're gonna have also less wastewater. So it really depends on how much of heavy use you use of the unit and how dirty of a stain you're trying to remove. Now I would like to see a clear tank as opposed to this semi-translucent plastic. While you are able to see the level both for the clean and also the dirty water, if you're working on a darker garage, that might not be as visible. And also it will be really cool to see this as a clear tank, because you could see the clear water and also the dirty water, because as you saw, this machine is really able to get a lot of dirt out of the fabric that you clean. And finally, as far as how loud this unit is, this is about as loud as a vacuum cleaner. So if you're already washing your car and if you're already vacuuming your car, this is gonna sound pretty much the same. Not whisper quiet, but also not way too loud. It's just about the normal amount. So I'll put a link to this system in the description down below if you'd like to get one for yourself. And if you guys have any other questions regarding this, please put that in the comments. Also, if you found any part of this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button to support the channel, and stay tuned as I have a lot more reviews coming up. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.